All right, everybody, we got about a minute until tip-off here. This is the first game of the Mad City Invitational in Verona, Wisconsin. At least the first game for the Rowdies. We got an excited group here today to try to get 3 wins for their 3 games that they have scheduled. The first game is going to start in 25 seconds. The second one is at 11:30, and then again at 3:30 for their last game. We got 8 kids at the tournament this weekend. We've got Mason, Ben, CJ, Hunter, Isaac, Ellie, Athul, and Athena is making her tournament debut. For this tournament, we're a little spoiled for filming because there is a nice little perch that has a view of both courts that the Rowdies will be playing on this weekend, so we get a near professional camera view of what's going on. If you look out in the distance, you see the group of red. That's a lot of your loved ones out there cheering on the Rowdies. For this game, they're going to be taking on the Nebraska Red Dawgs, who they played at their last tournament in St. Louis. It was a very strong showing for the Rowdies, and they're excited to get the tournament kicked off in another good way. Since our last broadcast, the first NWBA rankings did come out, and the Rowdies had some really good news in that they are now ranked 8th in the nation. That's the highest that they've been ranked, at least since I've been following the Rowdies. And at this tournament, they have 2 teams that are ranked higher than them that they could be playing on Sunday, so we'll see how all of that goes. Okay, time for the tip. CJ tips the ball over to Ellie. Mason is wide open, and so is Hunter. Gets his own rebound and makes it. Rowdy's not wasting any time getting started.
Nice. Did Ellie pass it?
Yeah, Ellie got the assist.
Nice. Or she at least passed to somebody. That's what I was hoping for.
Good defense set up by the Rowdies there, keeping them outside of their shooting range. Working on good switches. Not as close to the action, so we can't hear as much of the chatter. And Isaac with the steal. Isaac up to Hunter, who gets 2 more points. Rowdies picking up where they left off in St. Louis, playing very strong defense. Oh! Hunter put his hand up, and CJ comes up with the ball. Isaac brings it up down the floor quick. Decides to take it himself and put 2 on the board. Come on.
I wish they'd do it good service.
Nice.
And for any of you wondering, we got some color commentary up here too with Ian, Ellie's dad.
Good morning, everybody. Good to be back in the booth with you, Mike.
Isaac up to Hunter and gets 2 more. Seems like the game plan for this game is get the ball to Hunter. He's got the hot hand. Red Dawgs trying to get the ball in. Out of bounds, it's now Rowdy's ball. Ellie brings it up the court. Ellie up to Isaac. Isaac saves the ball over to Mason. Gets it back to Isaac. Little over, but he saves it right on the baseline. Over to Ellie from Isaac, and just off target. Red Dawgs got a player streaking to the basket and decided to pass it back out. All right, we're making subs here. Looks like they're giving Isaac a breather and bringing in a Thule.
CJ. Yes.
Ellie up to CJ. Oh, CJ a little hot off the backboard. It always takes a few shots to get used to the hanging backboards. Each one behaves just a little bit differently. Rowdy's doing a good job keeping him out of the paint. Ooh. Mason comes up with the rebound after the Red Dawgs got a good look. Mason bringing the ball up. Mason needs to see somebody. Passed it up to a Thule, who wisely takes it back out.
CJ.
Over to Hunter, who needs to get out of the lane. Up to Ellie. Good ball movement. Ooh, Red Dogs tipped it over to Mason, who passed it up to CJ and puts it in for his first 2 of the tournament. And we got a timeout, Red Dogs, with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. When the prep teams play with the hanging down hoops, it looks a little bit, it doesn't look that much different on the camera, but it is quite a bit different because the backboards do hook to the front of the standard 10-foot rim. So everything is moved up by about 18 inches forward. So you'll see sometimes that the kids will put up a shot and it'll go behind the backboard, and that's just because where there's used to being spaced on the court, the backboard's where the hoop normally is. Luckily for the Rowdies, they'll play all their games with the hang down hoops and won't have to switch back and forth. When they've had to do that in the past, it gets a little interesting from the shot selection standpoint. All right, after the timeout, we've got on the court CJ, Mason, Ellie, Isaac, and Athul. Pass was a little too hot to handle, and Mason came up with the ball. Rowdy's streaking down the court. Mason getting over. Mason to Isaac. And Isaac is fouled, so he's going to get 2 shots. Isaac misses the first. Red Dogs are putting in some subs. Misses the second, but Isaac gets his own rebound, puts it up, and gets 2 points. Isaac's doing a good job of directing traffic down there. Red Dawgs with a pretty good shot. Athul comes up with the rebound. Athul up to Isaac. Quick correction and in for 2 more. "20 seconds left in the first quarter. And, ooh, Athul almost with the steal and knocked it out of bounds. But that is the end of the first quarter. Maybe. Looks like it's not the end of the first quarter. Must have went out of bounds and the clock should have stopped. I don't think there's supposed to be 1 minute, 1 second left. There we go. They're getting the ball with 1 second left. Oh! Buzzer beater from the Red Dawgs, but shot it at the 10-foot hoop. It went in, but sadly that does not count. So end of quarter 1, the Rowdies are up 14-0. Okay. We're getting the Rowdies set up on defense since the Red Dawgs are going to get the ball. We have on the court right now Hunter, Mason, Isaac, Ellie, and making her first playing appearance, Athena. So everybody at home give a big cheer for her. Shot and rebound comes up from Hunter. Isaac up to Mason. Mason takes a long shot, but Ellie comes up with it. Ellie over to Mason. Isaac tries to get it up to Hunter, but comes up. Red Dawgs come up with it and come down the court trying to get a fast break. And the Red Dawgs put up their first 2 points. Isaac being patient and getting a nice roll-in look, and then gets it over to Hunter. Hits it off the back of the rim. Close shot for the Red Dogs, but just missed. Isaac came up with the loose ball, and Isaac's just going to take it coast to coast himself. Gets 2 more points. Hunter comes up with the steal and the fast break. Hunter's just going to take it down. And, just misses the layup, gets his own rebound. Passes it back to Ellie, who puts it in. And Mason ties it up for the jump ball. And it's going to be red. And with that change of possession, they're switching Athul in for Mason. Allie brings it up the court. They're trapping her at half court, playing the prep version of press defense. Allie passes it up to Hunter. And looks like we got a foul here. But it's on the floor, so it remains Rowdies' ball. Hunter with the inbound, a little bit off target. Dribbled off the foot. Front bumper, and Ellie comes up with it. Red Dogs are doing a good job with their press. First time this season that the Rowdies have really been pressed. And there's a shooting foul on Hunter. He'll get to take 2. We'll see how the Rowdies adjust to this change in tactics by the Red Dogs. Getting them all lined up. With the hang down hoops, everybody has to be just a little bit off from where they normally are. Hunter off the back of the rim. Hunter gets it off, but Athul came up with the rebound. Athul up to Hunter. Oof, off the far side of the rim. It's a good look. Red Dawgs got somebody into the lane. Takes a shot, gets his own rebound, and scores. He's doing a good job. Great pass by Isaac up to Athul. Isaac with the laser. Hunter with the quick hands. Another great shot by the Red Dawgs there.
Yes.
Up to Athena. Oh, and Athena has it stolen. Pass ahead was out on the Red Dawgs. Now we've got some subs coming in. .227 left in this first half. And we got some subs coming in. Looks like Ellie and Athena are going to get a breather. And in for them is CJ and Ben.
CJ. Oh, there's Ben.
Isaac doing a good job dribbling and keeping moving. Found an opening and puts it right in. Isaac doing a good job staying patient. Got a timeout, Red Dawgs. Ref's doing a good job of realizing how the game's going. And ooh, CJ coming up with the picked off pass, and Isaac with the fast break. And 2 more for Isaac. What I was saying is the refs giving reminders on number of pushes between dribbles and not being too strict. They do a really good job at the prep level of recognizing the differences in skill levels here and using those as more of educational moments than punishment moments. Nice pass. And Rowdies ball. And we got some subs coming in, or a sub coming in for the Rowdies. Isaac's getting another breather, and in comes Mason. Mason brings it up. Mason over to CJ, who gets 2 points in. Mason with the good cross-court pass. That's going to be a strategy that pays off well for them as the season keeps going on, is CJ. CJ deflected the ball, and Hunter comes up with the loose ball.
Mason.
Hunter's over to CJ, and he gets it in at the buzzer beater, and it counts. So at halftime, the Rowdies are up 28-6. Rowdies playing some good team ball and making sure to see their teammates and having lots of fun. We'll see what the second half brings, and we have 10 minutes till the start of the third. All right. Welcome back from halftime. We're just getting ready to go. I believe it's going to be Red Dawgs ball. Or no, it's going to be Rowdies ball. Rowdies will be doing offense on the near basket and playing defense on the far basket. Starting the second half, we have Isaac, Ellie, CJ, Athena, and Athul. Passed up to CJ, who gets 2 in. Nice open shot, just off, and CJ comes up with it. CJ with the good screen. Pass it up to Athena, who turns it up, gets it over to Athul, who puts it in for 2. I think that is Athena's first assist. Nice shot, and Isaac comes up with the rebound and has the fast break. Pass it up to Athul, passes it back. Isaac with 2 more. Long shot, and Ellie comes with the rebound. Ellie with the far pass to Athena. Ellie takes the shot and in. Isaac came up with the ball. Fast break down. Up to Athul, who gets 2 in. Rowdies playing good defense here. Keeping them out of the easy spots. Fool had his hand in there. I thought that was a whistle, but they're playing. Isaac up to CJ. And timeout, Rowdies. Unfortunate timing on that timeout for CJ. He was wide open. Everybody's sitting there laughing at it on the sideline, though, so good spirits all around. Long time out this time, and the refs are trying to get him up and started. All right. In this timeout, we've got Hunter, Athul, Athena, Ben, and Mason.
Oh, there she is.
Getting it up to Athena. Athena back to Hunter. Hunter puts it in for two more.
Looks off his brother.
Red Dawgs with a pass, and Athul came up with it. Rowdies pushing down fast. Rowdies have numbers.
Nice, Mason.
Up to Mason, who off the top of the backboard and in, or end out.
That's one that goes in on a regular backboard.
And we got a shot over the backboard on the Red Dawgs. It's Rowdy's ball. Thule brings it up. Thule gets it up to Hunter, who gets two to go. Hot pass there. And out of bounds, it's Rowdy's ball. Red Dawgs doing a sub here. Mason with the good pick. Up to Hunter. Just off the front of the rim. Loose ball. Mason recovering good and playing good defense. And forcing the turnover. Oh, Mason with the pass up to Hunter. Not quite. And now it's Red Dawgs ball. Hunter came out of the game, and in comes Ellie. Hunter getting around to high fives from everybody on the bench. Pass up and intercepted by Athul, but not quite handled. Pass right up there. Ooh, hard off the backboard.
Get in there.
And in. 2 more for the Red Dawgs. Inbound into Ellie.
Follow the pick. There you go. Yes.
Mason sets the good pick off of the press.
Yes.
So did Athul. All being really patient.
Nice.
Passed it up to Mason.
Second, Mason.
A little over, but Ellie or Athena with the rebound.
Oh, good try. Get in there. Oh, good.
Mason came up a little short again. Gets his own rebound this time.
Athena. Oh, yes.
Mason takes the shot, gets it.
Oh,
Athena with
good
the
shot.
attempt. And that's the end of the third quarter. Rowdies are winning 42-8. All right. Start of the final quarter here. Red Dogs put it up and get 2 points. Looks like we got the same lineup to start the fourth as ending the third with Mason, Athena, Ellie,
open up!
Ben,
Yes.
and Athul. Mason passes it out to
Yes.
Athul to Athena, and just out. Athul playing good defense, staying on him. Off the fingertips, and Ben came up with it.
Nice, Ben. Mason,
Ellie brings it up the court.
Nice, there you go.
Ellie with the deep pass to Mason.
Nice, Mason.
Athul with a good pick. Mason didn't quite see him.
Nice.
Mason over to Athena. And Athena with her points. First 2 points as a Rowdy. Round of applause and high fives all around. Nice pass up by the Red Dogs, and they get 2 points. Thule holding the ball.
There we go.
Thule over to
Oh,
Mason, but off his wheel. And it is Red Dogs ball. Ellie's going to take a breather here, and in comes Isaac. Now it's Rowdy's ball because she was still out of bounds. Mason did a good job of tapping it in there. Isaac gave it to Ben. Setting the wall for Ben, and a tough break off the wheel. Red Dawgs ball. Isaac tipped it, and Mason came up with the ball. Mason on the fast break.
Take it, Mason.
Rowdies with numbers. Up to Isaac. Ooh. Good idea, but just a little off. And the defense read it right and knocked the ball right onto Isaac's foot plate. Mason pokes it out, and Isaac comes up with it after it ping-ponged off of a couple of Rowdies. Up to Athul.
Yes, Ben.
Up to Ben. Ben with the shot. Athul with the rebound.
Go get it.
Pass out, and Athena picks it up. Athena up to Isaac. Isaac to Athul. Ben back to Mason. Mason kind of resets everything.
Good job, Mason. Chuck it, Mason.
Mason gets
There you
in.
go. Oh.
Overshoots it, but Athul comes up with the ball. Athul gets the ball to Isaac. Isaac over to Mason.
Get in there, Mason.
Takes a long shot. Isaac recovers. Athul pushing. Over to Ben. Misses it, but Athul gets it back. Over to Isaac. Ben gets it. Ooh, and they knock it out of his hands, but Athul recovers it. Long Rowdies possession. Athul up to Mason. Mason resets it.
Put it up there, Mason. There you go.
Mason puts it up and off the back of the rim, and the Red Dawgs finally get the ball. or 45 seconds left.
Get in there, buddy.
Ooh, just off and out on Mason. Red Dawgs retain possession. Officially 35.6 seconds left. Pass in, and Mason breaks it up. Gets it over to Isaac.
Ben!
Up to Ben. Ben with the shot, and just off. Isaac. Just off. And Red Dawgs ball. Two seconds left. And it's Isaac trying for the buzzer beater. So that's the end of the first game of the Mad City Invitational for the Rowdies. They win against the Nebraska Red Dogs 44-42. The next game will start at 11:30. Hopefully you can join us for that one.